Greetings and God bless. So today is the popular day in July, and I love America, our U.S. Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, and all these other documents that make us a wonderful country, a constitutional republic. Um, from what I understand, is the 4th of July may not be everything that we have been told that it is, but anyways, I saw in the news that 16, I think it was 16 Marines, um, were like crashed. Excuse me. And last month there was four police shot to death, like all at once by some shooter. And I'm I haven't been following the news closely forever or whatever, but I've been paying more attention, I would say, maybe since like 2017 or so. And it seems like so many people, so many trained military like people that are actually trying to make a difference, they're being taken out. And folks are like, "Oh, it was just a crash. Oh, it's just a fluke that one guy was able to shoot 4 experienced police people." And I think, just like everything, I think it is, planned executions. I think that, yeah, every once in a while there's a strange coincidence or whatever, but if you've got loyalty of 4 men, that could take down like, that could change, a country. Things happen. Not cowards that are out there, poor excuses for men who are, just they're so dissociated from their manhood and happy to be as such. And what's funny is like a lot of these aggressive male to females who are wearing they're so aggressive. They're going around with an axe. They're totally behaving like a man. So they have a blonde bob wig, but they're attacking other people. They're attacking men. So it's so strange, like these mentally ill people are thinking they're a woman, but no, they're a man with something going on. But you putting on a wig, nail polish, and demanding a gender thing, but then you have an axe and you're going around attacking people or punching people, or you're acting like a man, like you're acting so like a man, but you're like, I'm a woman, even though I'm acting like the epitome of male roid rage. It's just like women just don't do that, and they don't certainly don't do that to this frequency that we see with people doing scrambling their gender, with hormones and operations and this hypnotism. But I digress. So so today, it's like 16 soldiers crashed in a helicopter, I believe it was. And so it's, we've been hearing about the Boeing airplanes and all these, like Delta yesterday, they served spoiled food, and I don't know what was it, like dozens of people, had to get checked by the doctor or whatever. Nobody died, but there's all this incompetency, and this is probably part of the whole communist goal, just breakdown of basic infrastructure. And praise the Lord, it is by the grace of God that we still have running water and electricity and the internet and food in the stores, because what we see in the news is like I remember maybe it was like 15 years ago, I started noticing like Fortune 500 companies would have typos. Like nobody was making the website like correct. Like they didn't properly, like Forbes did not have the right words spelled. And so So I was like, okay, there's some sort of de-evolution even amongst the world class companies. Because when I worked at my jobs, somebody was checking the what I typed up, and there was probably somebody else checking after that. The manager was checking with me. But like now everybody's just like, I'm gonna do my cocaine and be with my human trafficked children and go like do my Instagram life and forget about standards. That's really what things seem to be to me today. And every once in a while, I meet somebody with the standard that we used to have, maybe pre, I don't know, 2000, pre 2001, because something happened. Like, I noticed something similar during lockdowns when there were riots. Everybody was like rioting for BLM one moment, and then the next, they're all paranoid. Like this very same people who are gathering during lockdowns to burn down the centers of cities were also the biggest mask pushers, the biggest social distance fascist people who wanted to harass you if you didn't want to get injected. They wished death upon you if you didn't want to wear a mask or get injected. Um, so and so that lockdown thing, everybody's just like, oh, just go along with it, like capitulating one's basic freedom. I mean, people are like, yeah, America, Fourth of July, fireworks. Soldiers. I was in Virginia near, there's like in Norfolk, there's a lot of like military things there. And all these men would be wearing masks, walking from their car to the store. And I was like, you are not a man and you are not representing America. Because if you're like, it just, I can't even go down the list of how messed up that was, like how un-American it was for soldiers to mask themselves for things, like for something that anybody with two brain cells, you knew that a mask wasn't going to protect you, because if that was the case, why are you wearing the same mask all day? Where is the biohazard place? Just like you have biohazard for needles, where's the biohazard for the nitrile gloves and the masks and whatever? There wasn't any. So people, it just took a day for everybody to realize that this wasn't something truly medical or biological. This was a power and control. So, anyways, with that whole, the lockdowns and then the brain scrambling thing of BLM riots, burning cities down, but then fake, this power domination thing using this false narrative of an infection, like that did something. It broke the psyches of people, and people were like, I think people maybe lost the normal sense of self-preservation because they were just driving like maniacs then. And I would say that there's been a rapid de-evolution of people, humans, since then, just in terms of their behavior, their delivery, like their like like functioning, you know, like getting food. Like a lot of times it's like now, cold food comes out. Like I get some fries and the fries are cold, like they're warm, the room temperature, they're not hot. So it's like by the time I try to finish, the fries are cold. Like, um, yeah, it's just I think what the lockdowns did and maybe other things just made people have no sense or lose their sense of self-preservation, so they drive more recklessly and behave more recklessly, and maybe developed a sense of nihilism um, occurred. So yeah, so those are my thoughts, and, it's really sad to observe all this, but I think folks really need to, be aware of these potentials. That, if you're in a very important service military capacity, and you're really an honest, good person, and your team is, like, I think the deep state is taking people out. I think, wherever you are, I think, they don't care. They don't care if it's 16 lives or 4 of the best men or whatever. Of course, I don't know this for sure. This is just like a strange trend, and this is a sad, unfortunate thing. So, what do you guys think? Thanks for watching. God bless.